Well, hello and welcome back to our Chicago finale here for the 38th annual tour for Bull Shooter Arachnid. I'm joined by Dave Cameron here, who has had a pretty solid weekend and played some pretty solid darts. What was your expectations coming into this?
Like I said, last year I didn't really do so well, it felt like. So, you know what, I just kind of come in here and just said, what the hell, see what happens. It's a bit of a fun weekend too, which is good. So I had some pretty good success so far, so I'm pretty happy with it, yeah.
And of course, the international teams events is one of the events that we always have our eyes on.
Yeah.
Of course, another USA-Canada rematch there. Yeah. What's it like to feel to represent the country in that sense? And what are your thoughts running through when you're playing a team event like that?
I mean, it's always a bit of fun, same thing, right? Like I say, it's a bunch of different guys usually for the most part. We kind of have the same guys rolling through the last couple of years and stuff, but overall, I mean, it's a great time. It's just, I wish there was a few dollars involved for it, but it's okay, no big deal. It's fun.
Now, some players have preferences on the soft versus steel or going back and forth. What's your mindset with that? Does it affect you at all? Is it something you're thinking or not at all?
No, it doesn't really affect me, I find, right? Because, I mean, I can grab my steel tip and I feel the balance there as well when I get back to them. And, I mean, they're going good right now. It's all I can say. I'm really on both sides. So, yeah, it's good.
And then when you're playing in these tight-knit matches, you're playing against top-tier opponents, and sometimes you feel like you're not throwing right, but you get the right shot, the right timing. I mean, how do you stay engaged when you're falling behind a little bit to try to come back and win a game that you feel like maybe you shouldn't have?
Well, you need a little bit of luck in this game. I don't care who you are. At some point, you need a little bit of luck, but at the same time, you just got to try and compose yourself and try to dig in as best you can. And sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't, but you got to take what you can get.
And with all the talent in this room, besides yourself, who would you say is the best shot in the room?
Oh, I mean, there's all kinds of guys. You know what I mean? The guys are hot and cold all the time. So, like I said, I wouldn't name anybody personally, but there's a lot of great players here because it's just hard to name one. So.
And then for someone that's watching at home that maybe gets inspired to try playing their first dart tournament tomorrow, what advice would you give to that player that decides to pick up the six and start throwing?
Just try to find a nice rhythm in your game, in your throw, and try to relax. Don't over practice. If you feel like shooting and practicing, go ahead and throw. But for the most part, I just do small sessions, 15, 20 minutes, and then I stop. And try to do that every day if I can. If I miss a day or two, it doesn't really hurt me that much. But it's all about trying to build your confidence as well. And take some deep breaths before you step up. If you feel a little nervy, take a few deep breaths, and yeah, go see what happens.
And then between here, the CDC, the Seniors Tour as well, what's going to be your next stop?
I'm actually going to the U.S. Masters in New York this upcoming weekend. Looking forward to that. And then the World Cup in Germany, I guess, at the end of the month, June. So, yeah, I mean, I got a pretty busy schedule. I might sneak over in July for one of the seniors events as well. So we'll see how it goes.
And anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anyone else watching along?
I just want to say thanks, everybody, for the support. Greatly appreciate it. And, yeah, look forward to the future.
Well, the wise words of Dave Cameron, everybody. We'll let you get back to it. And thank you again for taking the time to talk with us here.
Awesome. Thank you very much.